What's up, guys? Greater Marlin here, and today I'm going to be kind of talking about a few more episodes of the new Spider-Man show. I watched the Symbiote episode after the Sandman one, which I think I already talked about in the last one, which I didn't like. And, so the Symbiote, they kind of ruined the Symbiote for me, basically. Symbiote was one of my favorite things about Spider-Man. That's why Venom is my favorite Spider-Man villain, because he's basically the evil Spider-Man, and that's why he's my favorite villain in the Spider-Man villain roster. So they kind of ruined him, the symbiote, but I don't know if they'll do Venom. They might, I don't know, but we get to see him three times in 3 episodes. Sandman, and then the symbiote, and then the Stark Expo, which was not a lot. But, this one, they kind of brought back emo Spider-Man from basically Spider-Man 3. A lot of cringy lines like, "What's up, Horizonators?" I seriously almost jumped out my window and then almost wanted to break my own leg and then cut my heart out and then bury it. And it was so cringy. They took kind of, to me, that, the seriousness, like him throwing people up against the wall. I think they did that pretty well. It wasn't that bad. Like him being more, vicious, I guess. Can't think of the word. But I think they did that alright. It wasn't that bad. Very threatening. I couldn't think of it. So, I think they did that really well. It wasn't that bad. Just the cringy, cool, emo Spider-Man Peter Parker was just not fun. That just really ruined it. The suit, I just don't like it. I just don't like that look. I don't like how, boom, the spider covers up the entire chest, but then you come to the back, boom, there's just that same spider on his back. It's just white. Doesn't cover up the entire back, and I just don't like that. If the front was like on the back, if they were both big spiders on both sides, then I would like it. I think it would look pretty cool. But if it's just the same spider on his back, then I don't like that. It's just annoying. So, I just didn't like that episode. It was it was just bad. The symbiote was just basically ruined for me. So let's get into the next one. So, they mentioned this in like 20 million episodes. Hearing the word Stark stuff, Stark Industries, Tony Stark, Stark Expo. The Stark Expo is finally where we get to see Tony and Iron Man. And I gotta say, this one I actually kind of enjoyed. This one wasn't a cringy crap fest full of wanting to kill myself and feeling retarded while watching it. This one actually was pretty good to me. I don't know. I just kind of sat there and I didn't cringe. I didn't want to die. I didn't feel autistic. I felt normal. Like, I actually kind of liked that episode. So far, the Stark Expo episode is the only one that I liked. And so, the armor, it was pretty cool looking. It was alright. It had, like, red, and then one finger was yellow. And then Mark 45 or 50 it was, he introduced. And then we got, like, the ghost dude. So, yeah, it was okay. It's not that bad. Stark Expo one, if you want to watch it, then go for it. It's not that bad of an episode. V252, which basically is an Easter egg to Volume 252, which the symbiote appeared in, or Venom. So, that's pretty cool. That's an Easter egg. And Dr. Octopus, Otto Octavius, his arms are in there, and he's probably gonna be a villain in a few more episodes, because now the big dude, I forget his name, doesn't think that his research is that well for these arms and doesn't know what they're really for. So now he's pretty angry. So Doc Ock is coming, guys. I predicted it. Ooh, so predictable. But Stark Expo, it's not that bad of an episode. It's actually pretty low. So I think Flash Thompson is probably gonna be the symbiote. I don't know who. We'll see. So then we move on to the next one with Miles in it. So it's basically, you see the first part where he's getting bullied by people and then stuff. And then he gets bitten by the same type of spider that Peter gets bitten by, because he runs into this dude. And while Spider-Man's trying to save this place and he's trying to bomb it, while this dude's bombing the building and he tries to stop him. Miles gets caught up and then runs into the evil dude, the evil teacher and whatever, and drops, I think it was the evil teacher, drops a briefcase, and there's the spiders from that bit Peter, and it bit Miles. So, one thing is that, after that, he gets the abilities and stuff, and then saves Peter, or Spider-Man, from falling. And then, flat out, he already makes a costume, and already is telling everybody, hey, look, guys, I'm Spider-Man, and gives out his address, and then, boom, they're wanting to hunt down Miles and stuff. So, and now, basically, Peter has a sidekick, and it looks like next episode, I think they're going to be fighting Kraven, which he looks so weird if you watch the sneak peek. And he's apparently like Deadpool from Shattered Dimensions, where he has his own TV show. So, did I like this episode? I give it at least like this. It's not like a this or this. It's more like this. Stark Expo 1 was pretty much like this. Symbiote, Miles, it was right there. It's a little iffy. It's an okay episode. I didn't think it was that bad. It felt like a step up. I feel like this series is starting to get a little bit less cringy, and literally, I just think this show is a full-on, like, it's like making fun of my favorite superhero, and I don't like it. It's like Disney just flat out gave up and only did this for money. Because what's the first villain in the first episode? Vulture. You know why? Because they're little 5-year-old kids are still so excited after seeing Homecoming. And boom, they put Vulture to put kids like, oh, Vulture. And what do? They make Tony the first Avenger. They put in the show because, oh, Homecoming. And what do we hear a lot? Avengers and stuff, because, oh, Homecoming. That's why, and it's literally, it's not just the best, it's just the worst show. It's probably the worst incarnation of Spider-Man. Here's something. Would you guys still want to have this, say this in the comments. Would you guys rather have back Ultimate Spider-Man or keep this? I'd rather watch Ultimate Spider-Man than watch this. I'm not saying like, hey, I'm not saying, hey, they should bring back Ultimate Spider-Man. No, they should bring back Spectacular. They should bring back then all these. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not saying that. Like, I love those shows. I'm gonna probably do something. I'll tell you in a minute. But would you rather have them keep this show running or them go back to doing Ultimate Spider-Man? I think Ultimate Spider-Man was a little bit better and put more effort into than this. A lot of people, I think, didn't like it because he broke the fourth wall. When you think about it, he's basically like kind of talking to himself. I don't know. But I actually thought they put more effort in that show. I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was the worst one, but it wasn't one of my favorites. But I could watch it and still have fun. This one I can just watch and laugh at and feel suicidal. And honestly, I'd rather watch Ultimate Spider-Man than watch this trash show with only one good episode that I like and an iffy one. So, hopefully you guys agree with this. What was your favorite episode? Did you like the Stark Expo one? Did you cringe at all? Because I liked it. I didn't think it was that bad of an episode. It was a little step down from crappy TV, crappy episodes and stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. In the future, well, not in the future, soon I'm going to be doing Spider-Man TV show reviews. Yes! So, I'm going in order from every Spider-Man TV show. So first, I'm watching the 90s, and I'm already going to tell you what I feel about the show. I freaking love the 90s. I love the 90s TV show, man. It's one of my favorites so far. It's probably in number 2. Number 1 is still, but you'll find out. But still, I'm going to be getting stuff to where I can watch every show. So I'm going to be doing 90s, and then I'm going to watch Spider-Man Unlimited, and then the new animated series, and then going through, I'm going to skip the 60s ones, because they're really just goofy ones, and I want to watch some really good ones, not these goofy ones. You could put, this new one and put it right next to the 60s. If you guys like the 60s, I don't have a problem with that. If you like it, go ahead. It's your favorite, but I just don't really want to review them. They just look a little too silly and nothing I really want to waste my time on. I just want to start from the 90s and go here. So, expect those soon. So, sneak peek, I really love the 90s. It's probably really good. So, I'm going to be doing reviews about that, so I hope you guys are excited. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me next video I play next time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.